Hey guys, it's Raina. I just wanted to pop on here really fast because this episode is going to be a little bit different than normal. This is us actually re airing an episode that we aired back in June 2023. That was the beginning of our podcast. We had just gotten things started. We were just about a month and a half in. This was actually one of our favorite stories that we have ever told on here. So we decided it'd be fun to just re air the episode. I have ran it through a few AI things to try and make our voices sound better and not sound so newbie like what we were at the time. This last week has just been absolutely insane. I've been traveling a lot. My book comes out next week, and we are coming up on our 2-year anniversary. So we ended up not being able to get an episode in. So we decided just to re air this for you guys. I'm sure a lot of you have not heard it. And if you have heard it before, it's going to be like a blast from the past. You'll notice our opener is a little bit different. We aren't as unhinged as we normally are, which I'm kind of glad that we are, and a few things have changed. But I hope you guys enjoy the story, and we will be back next week for our 2-year anniversary. How insane. So crazy we've been doing this for this long, and thank you guys for listening and tuning in every week to our chaos. So without further ado, here is the Bobby Mackey bar from June 2023.
Hey, Raina.
Hey, Meg.
Why are ghosts and demons so close?
Why?
Demons are a ghoul's best friend.
So dumb, but good.
And I keep forgetting to find a joke, so I just Google,
Yeah, she sat down and I'm like, hey, you ready? We start recording. She's like, oh shit. I'm like, you forgot again? So I think I'm going to start to see if I can find some fun, solid dad jokes.
I might forget.
Yeah, but
Write everything else.
Well, yeah, exactly. And but then I have some up my sleeve.
Hello and welcome to Lunatic Soup, the podcast where we go into all things wild, weird, and unknown. We're your host, Meg.
And I'm Raina. Ready to brew up some soup?
Let's go. We got new ciders.
Yeah, this is the exciting part. We
went shopping.
We ventured out. I sent my husband a Total Wine and More.
This one looks interesting.
Yep, it is my favorite flavor, which is peach. And that's peach and passion fruit, but this peach. It's a juicy, semi-sweet peach hard cider.
Semi-sweet and peach. I'm curious how that's going to work because I think peach and I think pretty sweet.
So do I, but yeah, we will see. It's also only 5%, which our one last week was 9.1. So that one was, again, that messed up. I had to go to the zoo the next day as a chaperone, and we had 2 of those. It was actually such a good day. It's fun to we do, and it's fun to spend one-on-one time with your kids,
especially when you have some.
Yeah, and so it's nice to just get to do something with just one and get to have all your attention towards the one, because you get split in every which way when you have multiples.
So you get to know them better.
Yeah,
all that stuff.
All right.
Did you say these were from Gig Harbor?
Yeah, they're locusts. They're based out of Gig Harbor,
which is my favorite town.
Yeah, Gig Harbor is beautiful. Anyways, all right,
let's go.
Oh, gonna taste this one pre-lime, and
that is very peachy smelling.
And then lime it, because I feel like I'm gonna need lime for this.
Well, guys, write in with some suggestions for ciders. If you're a cider company,
all the feedback that I've seen is actually that we are just encouraging people to try ciders.
Right?
Honestly, I just heard everyone's I've
now I want to.
Yeah, you make me crave cider. Yeah,
that's different.
It's like a very ripe peach.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Almost like nectarine apricot.
That's sweeter than I expected.
See, it's as sweet as I expected. It's the aftertaste that I'm not like. It tastes like a nectarine or an overripe peach, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it's the first bit, I really enjoy it. And then the after bit is very dried apricot is what it kind of reminds me of.
Well, it's like that. Which one did I do? The blackberry pie? The aftertaste is what got me where I was but I did like it.
I almost ordered that same company when I was
oh, really? They have it?
They have a key lime pie. And I love lime, obviously. And so, so I almost got that one, but maybe I'll get it next time because Mr. Boo Boo goes right by Total Wine and More on his way home. So I just do a pickup order. I just realized that he was he just sat there and picked it up.
Online.
Yep.
Excellent. All right. So today we are going back to the ghosties. This is a spooky episode.
This is apparently very scary. When Meg was writing this, she was telling me that this is the one, right? That you were saying that it was scaring you as you were writing it, which you guys feel like that says a lot because I'm the one who's a chicken shit about everything. And then Meg's fully just writing an episode and scared.
So this one, it was creeping me out when I was writing it. And then you sent me something that scared me this week.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get very scared about this stuff, but she sent me a TikTok.
Yeah, I think well, remind me, I want to reshare that just to our
Yeah, because Tex needs to see it.
yeah, but put it on our story or
Oh,
just
put it on
or
story,
like
yeah.
maybe even do a duet of it or something to put on our feed because
Yeah.
it was
It was scary.
creepy.
It was, should I describe it?
Yeah.
It was a guy on a boat, like I don't know if it was a crabbing boat or whatever, out in the
Yeah,
middle
some
of the
sort of big
ocean at
fishing
night.
boat.
And on the sides of the ship, you could see these things going like as fast as the ship through the water. And it was very clear it wasn't just an after wave
Yep.
from the ship. And then you could hear the singing in the water. It was, I mean, they said it was like sirens or something. It
It was eerie
scary.
and terrifying.
Yeah.
Do you feel like sirens are like I mean, they're like mermaids, I know that and whatever, but they're kind of like the aliens of the sea, you know?
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, like, but you know, they always say that NASA started with the ocean and they stopped exploring the ocean. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know
You
that.
didn't. So NASA,
No.
NASA, when it first launched, was to explore the ocean,
Nuh-uh.
and they stopped for some reason. They stopped exploring the ocean, and then they moved to space.
Huh. I think there's things in the ocean like we have.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
the fact that NASA also stopped, does that not creep you out?
That is,
And you also don't like the ocean, anyways.
I don't like the ocean. The ocean actually scares me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a vast unknown place.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways,
I got another kind of a news flash. I sent it to you earlier.
yeah.
The Guardian put out an article. It says US urged to reveal UFO evidence after claim that it has intact alien vehicles. Whistleblower former intelligence officer sorry, whistleblower former intelligence official says government possesses, quote, intact and partially intact craft of non-human origin. That's because remember we had that discussion where, yeah, they came out and said UFOs were real, but what's a UFO? An unidentified flying object. This is saying that they have something that's actually
Alien.
alien spacecraft.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
I've just been waiting I'm honestly just waiting for the aliens to come down and be like, what's up, motherfuckers? I'm here to fuck up your day.
Do it.
Just kidding. I don't think they're going to come and try and hurt us. I think that they're going to be like, y'all are dumb and you're killing yourselves. Like, figure it out.
I also, a friend sent me an article or a theory called like the zookeeper theory, where you know how we keep animals in zoos and sometimes there's a two-way glass and we can see them, but they can't see us. That's us.
Wild.
Right? And the whole universe is kind of shielding us because we don't.
I mean, I'm not fucking surprised.
It's very interesting.
I think that that's like such a big theory to wrap your head around. It's terrifying. It makes sense to me. I don't know. Jesus. All right, let's get into the episode. I can't think about that. I'm going to have nightmares tonight.
So we were talking about the Bobby Mackey Bar. Bobby Mackey Bar was built in the early 19th century, and the property was originally used as a slaughterhouse. So we're already off to a great start.
You know, Mr. Boo Boo used to work in a slaughterhouse.
Yeah,
he used to. That was one of his first, not first jobs, but he used to like stun the sheep before they slit their throats. I know.
I hate it. Oh, I don't like that.
I mean, he grew up on a dairy farm, so like you'd see a lot there. Yeah, but yeah, he used to work in a slaughterhouse.
I don't like that at all.
Me either.
When the slaughterhouse was built, they put a very deep well in the basement, and they said it was used to like dump blood, entrails, waste of the slaughtered animals.
Fucking gross.
Yeah, and you know, this is just building a real good story here.
Are the pigs haunting the bar?
Oh no, that's the Amityville house. Jody the pig.
Oh.
We'll get into it.
Oh,
another
perfect.
time.
Okay.
Don't worry. There's also said to be a small room in the basement that looks like a jail cell. It's so small that you could only sit in it. So imagine being put in that.
Hell no.
I don't like it. I don't like it. So fun fact, my mother-in-law actually has gone and investigated this place, and we have been invited to investigate should we feel so inclined.
Is this the one in Kentucky?
It sure is.
That's when she's like, we're invited to Kentucky. I'm like, oh, good God.
Let's go.
Can we go when the Kentucky Derby is on? So at least I have something like
a big hat.
Yeah.
As long as we can go buy big hats.
Yeah.
All right,
I want to wear a big hat and drink lots of champagne.
Sure. Is that what they do at the Kentucky Derby?
I think so.
I don't know.
Bet on horses.
I just know the big hat.
Yeah. But it's a big hat. You'll have to wear a dress though, Meg. Maybe a cute like jumpsuit. I'll put you in something like that.
I don't like dresses.
Yeah, I'll put you in a jumpsuit. Like pantsuit.
Yeah, and then I look like Hannibal Lecter.
What? Not that kind of pantsuit. Good God.
Moving on. So the slaughterhouse ended up closing down in the 1890s, and the property remained empty for about 30 years.
Mm.
What happens when a big old building, especially a creepy one, remains empty?
Things happen.
Things happen. The rumor was that a satanic cult would break into the building and perform rituals in the basement around the well.
Lovely.
Uh-huh. And they said they were said to sacrifice animals, possibly humans, and throw the remains into the well. Would you like to go search this well?
No, I would not. No.
No, I
No.
want to put a camera down there and see what's down there.
I absolutely do not want to do that. You go knock your socks off. I'll be hiding in the car or something. No, that's
Keep
even
going, too. It
okay.
keeps going.
Okay.
In 1896, there was a 22-year-old girl from Newcastle, Indiana, and she was found decapitated in a field 2 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
Her name was Pearl Bryan. She was pregnant. Her her boyfriend, Scott Jackson, was a dental student at the Ohio College of Dental Surgery, and he convinced her to have an abortion and wanted her to go to Cincinnati to have one.
Okay.
This doesn't end well, obviously. She's
Yeah.
decapitated. This is where things get kind of murky. She never made it to Cincinnati. Not sure if it's because she didn't want an abortion or not, but from what I read, it sounds like he wanted it. She did not. Yeah. So some reports say that she did want it and she had Scott Jackson and his roommate perform it, and it didn't end well and she ended up dying. Others say that Scott Jackson and his roommate killed her because she wouldn't have one.
So Scott Jackson's the boyfriend.
Scott Jackson's the boyfriend.
Okay,
but his roommate.
But then how did she end up decapitated is the question.
Well, to cover up Pearl's death, they decapitated her and put her in a field near the abandoned slaughterhouse to try to blame it on something else.
Got it.
So they just tried to cover it up. But at the end of the day, they're the ones that did.
And were they convicted, obviously?
Mhm.
Yeah. God.
They were able to track the killing back to Jackson and his roommate. They ended up confessing, but they wouldn't tell them where the head was hidden. Some say that they put it down the well.
Sounds like
It's never been found.
a lot goes down that well.
This place seems awesome.
God damn it. And then I know this is about a bar, so please tell me they didn't build a bar on top of this.
Let's move on.
Oh no. Oh no.
In the 1920s, the slaughterhouse was torn down and it became a casino and a nightclub that was constructed on top of it. Well is still there.
Mm-hmm.
They never filled it up. It became a speakeasy during Prohibition. Lots of things are happening on this property.
Yes.
Lots of bad things. When Prohibition ended, a man named E.A. Brady bought the property and turned it into a nightclub.
Okay.
Okay. So we're moving on. This is when the mob activity started.
Okay. Oh God. Oh, holy.
Okay, so this nightclub was called the Primrose, and it was a popular place where people in the mob would visit. Okay, this is not going to go well.
Oh God.
Either.
Well, the mob, you already know they're killing everybody.
Right? Mob bosses decided that they wanted to take over the business.
Uh-huh.
Brady said no, and then they started intimidating people coming in and out of the parking lot and beating people up, all this stuff. Brady got fed up with it, pointed a gun at them. He was arrested and charged with attempted murder and ended up having to abandon the place in 1946. It remained empty a few years again. I don't know why the mob didn't come in and take it after that.
Tired, yeah.
But who knows? Maybe they were scared off.
Yeah.
I would.
From a man with a gun, I don't feel like that would scare the mob.
Well, maybe the place scared the mob.
Oh, I see what you're saying,
they tried to come in and too many spooky crap was
well,
happening.
because Jesus.
Yeah. It later in the 1950s became another nightclub, and the new owner had a daughter named Johanna who was a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
This bar would hire singers and entertainers, and a singer named Robert Randall became a regular performer. Johanna and Robert fell in love, and she became pregnant, and they planned to run away together.
Okay.
Where's this gonna go?
Someone's gonna die.
Her father, who owned the nightclub, became angry, and he used his connections with the mob to have Robert killed.
Oh.
Johanna found out what her father had done, and she poisoned him, and then went down to the well and took her life. This place is not great. I've said it a few
my
times.
God. It sounds like there's some fucked up things in there, maybe influencing mental states as well.
That's what I would get from all this.
Yeah.
There's so many bad things that happen. So it changed owners again, and the nightclub had so many fatalities that the authorities closed it down.
Yeah.
After that, they just closed it down. They're like, no, too much shit happens here. We're not doing this.
Makes sense.
Time went on, and in 1978, a young country singer named Bobby Mackey bought the building and was able to turn it into a music hall and nightclub.
Okay.
And he still owns it today.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, it's Bobby Mackey's bar.
So is it still up and running?
It is still up and running.
Wow. So
And
you can go in and have a drink, or you
you
can
can
go
go in
in.
and have a drink. You can go in and investigate it. Yep.
Wow.
Correct.
I feel like I'd go in for a drink, but also I don't know that I'd want to investigate it. Oh God, that sounds like some bad energy in that place.
Yeah.
Like
Um,
bad, bad.
have you heard of the stone tape theory?
Only because you explained it to me the other day, but I think it's a super interesting theory and believe in it 100%. So
This would make sense for I'm showing Raina a picture. It looks just like a regular
oh yeah, it
dive bar
does. It
now.
looks like a dive bar. Oh wow, yeah, straight up dive bar. It looks like it has even has a bowl in the middle. All right, plain stone tape theory.
All right, so stone tape theory is the theory that spirits don't actually exist like ghosts, like spirits of people, like dead people,
Hmm.
but how we can record onto film bad events record onto their surroundings.
Yeah.
So buildings, rocks, trees, an event horrific enough will imprint on it. And if you are in tuned enough with this side of things, you will see the recording,
Yeah.
so to speak.
So I have like mixed feelings on this because I think it's a combination because sometimes you come across a situation like if you are ghost hunting when something's responding back to you, I feel like that theory doesn't make sense. But also like I do think a lot of times hauntings are like residual energy from
Yeah.
other events that have taken place there.
Because
So
there are things where, like, the same instance happens over and over.
Right.
again. The same thing is said, the same thing is seen,
right.
all of that thing. So
Yeah.
that could be an instance of the stone tape theory.
Hmm.
Whereas if, grandpa comes and talks to you,
Right.
that's obviously a spirit.
Or like when you see the poltergeist things when like people are like the light switches are going on and off and someone's like slamming doors and stuff like
Yeah.
well something. I don't feel like that's stone tape theory. Like that's
No, that's something that's messing with you.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the energy gets stuck somewhere and it makes it
And then if you're more of a sensitive person, you
haunted.
can pick up on that.
Yeah.
So I feel like, and this would be a perfect example of where stone tape theory could come into play.
Absolutely.
Because so many bad things have happened here. Employees at the Bobby Mackey's bar have reported paranormal activity from day one. And he's still skeptical after all of this. He is still skeptical, but he does believe the experiences of his employees and his wife.
But he hasn't seen anything?
He has not seen anything.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Mackey has brought in clergy and mediums, all who say that there's very dark forces.
No,
in that.
exactly. It sounds like if the satanic cult summoned something.
Yeah.
And it's still there.
And it's still there. Not to mention, it's always been a place of death.
Yeah.
Like from the beginning, it was built as a slaughterhouse.
Right.
So there's always been death associated. That's the history.
Okay.
All right. So that is the historical part. I just hit the mic. That is the historical part. She yelled at me for talking with my hands earlier. So I'm trying really hard not to because apparently I thump on the table.
She was
so
rubbing
sorry.
her fingers on the table as she was talking. And so when I edit, I will hear it and I'm like, what were we doing? And I just watched her do it and I was like, oh, that's what it is. And I was like, okay, knock it the fuck off.
Sorry. So now I'm talking with my other hand that's not on the table.
And then you're smacking things. Yeah. Good. Okay, how about you sit on your hands and then we'll keep going, Meg.
So that's the history of the Bobby Mackey bar.
Okay.
Lots of bad things, horrible energy. We think we know where this is going.
Yeah.
So currently, like we said, it's still a bar. And Angie Johnson of the Gatekeeper Paranormal Group has been given tours of the bar since 2012.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Here's some of the things that she and visitors on her tours have experienced. Buckle up.
Okay.
There is often female voices heard humming or singing from the stage.
Okay.
There's been enough singers there, and the one dancer who was there.
Yeah.
Footsteps behind the stage, shadow figures seen running across the stage. That's something that my mother-in-law said that she saw was when she looked up at the stage, the shadow figure came running across it.
Yep.
Shadow figures are scary.
They're terrifying. I had one in my closet the other night.
Did you?
And I woke up. There was the night when we were finished recording Alien. I couldn't sleep.
Oh.
And it was like literally standing in the doorway of my closet. And I literally was like, I just told it to go away and it stood there and then just like stepped to the side and then it was gone. And I just sat there.
A full-on person. Like,
I don't
be mistaken for just.
I mean, so sometimes obviously it could be mistaken, but like that time I was 1000% positive of what I saw. Like there was no doubt in my mind that it was a shadow figure and not like a shadow or because then also it would have for it to move there was no light in the room. There was nothing to make this
To make
thing.
the thing move.
Yeah, and that was the thing that.
So that TikTok that you sent me, oh, another TikTok.
Yep.
Or maybe I sent it to you.
Oh my
where
gosh,
there was
you're the
clear-
one saying TikTok
I'm
this
the
whole
one
time.
saying
I'm
TikTok
just so
this
proud of myself. I haven't said it once, you guys. Oh, just feeling good today.
That one that we launched last week where it was the basement door was open.
Yeah.
And it was coming. Is that what you see?
Uh-huh.
So that was scary. That is not what I see.
Yeah.
I usually see something like, phew.
So, well, it depends. I'll be honest. It depends on what's going on. Most of the time, it's a movement. It's not just standing stationary.
I've never seen it stand
So,
stationary.
like that one was. It's not the first one I've had stand stationary, but it was the first one in a while that I have. Yeah, I
It
cleansed.
almost sounds like the Hat Man.
Well, that's kind of what I felt like. It wasn't, but also I'm not positive it wasn't. So, but it was just like it was literally in the frame of my doorway. And at first I thought it was my clothes. And then because I was wide awake and I was
You
like,
have to think these things first before
Yep.
you automatically go.
and I was like, that's not my clothes. And then I kind of was trying to assess what it could have been. And then as I was looking at it, then it just stepped to the side and was gone.
I don't like
And me either. So I got to tell Pickle Rick to up his
Yeah, pick a Rick.
protection
Come on.
game.
Come on now.
Bro.
That's why we let you stay here, but dude.
But I've been doing some spell work this week, and I haven't done it for a while, and that's what I think it is. And I always put up a protection circle and stuff, but sometimes
I also feel like I've been having a lot more experiences since we started doing this.
I agree. And then
Yeah?
guessing with
You
me.
do?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I was in the hallway the other day with my daughter, or maybe it was a week ago, and we were talking before school, and the laundry room door just opened, and
Yeah.
that door's stuck, so it's really difficult to
Oh
open it.
my god.
And it just opened, and I looked over, and she looked over, and I said, "Okay, go get your things." And I went and checked in the laundry room to
Yeah.
see if an animal was in there or
Yes.
something. Nope.
Remember when you were over here the other day and my bedroom door just opened and you look at me, you're like, is that normal? I was like, oh yeah, text. He redid the knobs and now it just opens on its own. That one was, but see, we're not.
Nothing spiritual there.
Yeah, but it is one of those things where we are people who we believe in it, but we also look.
I want to know if it's something not that spirits aren't logical. I do believe that they are if you
Well-
experience it, but something that there's an actual physical reason
Yeah,
for.
because sometimes there is just things
Yeah.
that happen and it's not. But then other times there are things that I cannot explain.
Nope. And we just move on.
Yeah,
It's happened so often that it's just
yeah, that's it.
and just move on.
And just move on. And I just basically say, get out of my house. You're not welcome here. Get the fuck out.
Bye.
Bye. Only love and light in this motherfucker. Sorry for the swear words, everybody. Aggressive. Aggressive. All right.
Employees say that as they're cleaning up at night, chairs will literally just kind of move across the bar room. That would scare me. If something just moved across the room, that would scare
I think that is one of the things that I have yet to have happen.
me. No, I take that back. I've had a cup move across a dry counter before.
I'm trying to think if no, I don't think that I have ever experienced any actual. The only thing I've had is lights. That's I think the closest thing that I've had is lights.
My daughter has had the light switch turn on and off before.
Yeah. And that's, but I don't think that I've ever had anything actually I've had picture frames fall and stuff, but
that could be.
it's up in the air. It depends. I think when it did happen, it was supernatural, but I also, you never know. Anyways.
By the way, just a timeout. This juicy peach cider is going down.
It is going down well. I know. I agree.
That's really good.
I know. I'm enjoying it.
Delightful.
Delightful. And it's great. It's only 5%.
Yes, we can have more.
Tell Mr. Boo Boo to bring it up in a minute.
Male voices are often heard in the restroom arguing.
Oh.
I mean, if you have a conflict and you don't want to be out in the open, you're going to go to the restroom. That would be a perfect example of stone tape theory.
Yep,
if
of
something bad
residual
happened
energy.
there.
Yeah, 1000%. A lot of this I feel like is stone tape theory.
When I was,
yeah,
because I actually researched an episode on stone tape theory. I don't know if we'll do it. Maybe we will. But when I was researching this episode, that's all I could think of.
I feel like if we did stone tape theory, we would do it with another theory that's similar.
That's a good idea.
Maybe that in what interdimensional kind of things are, or do you know what I'm saying?
We should do other dimensions.
Yeah.
Is that fascinating? I don't know if I can fully wrap my head around it.
I can't either.
But
there's also a thing with stone tape that if you believe in multiple timelines, which this is also so much to wrap your head around, that there is the theory that is actually it's happening on a different timeline and your timeline is just picking it up. But to even wrap your head around that is so intense.
Yeah. So I was at a conference once and I was listening to John Tenney, who is big in the paranormal world.
Yes.
He's a wonderful human being. And he told this story about a paranormal investigation. I am paraphrasing here, in like a castle in Scotland or UK somewhere. And these people were going through the halls and they had their flashlights and they were going in the middle of the night and they found there was some old like journals or something that they found. It's like written records from like hundreds of years before. And in the written record, the person who was writing said, you know, I hear voices in the halls. I see torches. Like they don't know what a flashlight is.
Wow.
Torches, and I hear voices and they're calling out for us. So what if what that person who's writing it down is seeing the paranormal investigators from today, but it's like a time slip? Does that
Yeah,
make
no,
sense?
that's exactly, crazy. Okay.
Yeah, so and I butchered that, John Tenney. I'm sorry, but that's what I got from your story.
No, but
about
and I
it's
think that,
interdimensional.
and that's why I feel like if we
Or
did
time
stone tape,
slips.
yeah,
Yeah.
theory, that kind of would roll into all of that. I feel so. Maybe we'll talk about
Yeah.
getting that
Yes,
together.
if I can structure a good one, we'll go into that another
Yep.
time. Blue orbs are often seen floating around the dance floor.
Okay.
That's something again my mother-in-law and her team saw.
Yep. And if you don't know what orbs are, because some people don't,
Yeah,
they're like little balls of light that are, well, not balls of light. They're like balls of, well,
they like glows, but it's different from what a camera can like.
pick up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a normal thing that a camera can pick up
Right.
on accident. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very specific, and you can see them with your eyes.
You're right. Yep. I don't think I've ever seen one in real life. I think I've only ever seen them in pictures or video.
Oh, I saw them in my living room once,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
but it was right after I could see my grandpa standing in the hallway, and then all of a sudden an orb went
Yep.
through the room, and I'm like, okay, bye, grandpa.
Yeah, because that's what they usually say, that they're like spirits or entities,
Yeah.
like spirits. And that's just how they are able to present themselves.
Spirits or ghosts? What do you think? I would say I say both, but
I think ghost is like the offensive term, like the derogatory
'cause
term for them.
is a person.
Well, yeah, it was a person. Yeah, a ghost and spirit is the same.
Same.
Yeah,
But
but
some people will say that a
entity.
ghost is like a bad thing.
No.
But I don't.
No, I don't think so either. But an entity, that's like a something that is not
That was never a human.
right.
Okay. I do have some stories on that. We won't go into it now, but I have some interesting stories that I'm trying to be able to tell this really crazy story, but I have to get permissions first.
Okay.
So if I can do it, hold on to your butts.
Oh God. Hold on to your butts.
Women are often reported being touched very inappropriately.
Oh dear.
So that's fun. I mean, it was a speakeasy. It was a bar.
That makes sense. Yeah. They're creepy ass perverted men in there, and they're like, "Let me get a feel while I can."
While
Gross.
you can.
Ugh. Nasty.
That seems to be a thing with certain spirits. I just wrote another episode about Gettysburg.
Yep.
And that's another thing that happens there a lot.
They're like inappropriately touching women. Yeah.
Touching women. Yeah.
That's whenever I watch Kindred Spirits. Like if they go to a place that is like very much like similar to this, a lot of it is like men either hating women,
yeah.
being really aggressive towards women, or inappropriately touching women, which is
Ew.
thick to.
Gross.
Why up?
They never change.
They don't
They
ever
never
change.
change.
Not even in death
Ugh.
and haunting.
Tour guides and guests often report what feels like a cat brushing up against their legs.
Oh, kitty.
So, I mean, I'm sure there were animals.
Maybe one of the slaughterhouse
Maybe one
ones.
of the-
Maybe it's not a cat. Maybe it's something that was killed there. A little piggy, a little sheepy.
Oh.
I know, little baby lamb.
A young man is often seen leaning against a pool table.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this like if you go, I think you're gonna find something. The basement is believed to be a portal to hell. That's what it's
Okay.
known for. Now it's known as the portal to hell in the basement.
Interesting.
People often feel like a sense of dread. People get
Mhm.
sick there. Rocks are thrown at them while looking at it.
That sounds like something demonic.
I think
However you
there
wanna
is.
call
I
it.
don't think the whole place is.
No, but there's-
necessarily, but in the basement, from everything that I read, there is something not good there, and something. Let's call it an entity.
Yeah.
Have your spirits. This down there that feels like it's an entity.
So I will say, and we talked about this, I think, in the Out of the Broom Closet episode. I can't remember that I had an experience with like a negative something that was in my house.
Mm-hmm.
And to the point
That
that
was
the
an
lady,
entity.
yeah, to the point that the lady who is a exorcist was like telling me she's an exorcist and giving me a safe word.
Oh, I didn't know she gave you a safe word.
Yeah, she gave me a safe word.
Or maybe I did.
When she started going through everything, she literally like said, "Okay, I want you to remember this." And at the time, I didn't understand what she was doing or what she was talking about. And it's because there was something so dark that was in my house and living like
In the crawl
in the
space.
crawl space, essentially, that we still like. I don't know, but it still to this day freaks me out to think about it. But from the time that I met with her and was able to like help get stuff out to the time when you and I did it, my sister will say my personality changed so much. I was going through like a really difficult time, and it's wild to think how much that energy affected me. Like,
Because that was right when we first met. So
yeah,
I've only known the post that,
yeah,
really.
yeah. And it's like, and I even recognize it too. I recognize how I felt after it was done. And so I think that's something that there is also like the other weekend we were at Grit City Tours when I was feeling nauseous when we were going, there
Yeah.
was something there to me that was like, you saw the little girl, but I was like, there's something in here that is making me physically ill. And so these things can have like a physical.
Well, we did pass I think it's now a parking garage. And that was like,
Oh, demonic.
it was
It's
a demonic
Satan.
cult,
Mhm.
like an actual self-proclaimed
Yep.
demonic cult that did stuff there.
Yep.
So that could have been it. We're gonna do an episode on Tacoma too and all the creepy stuff there. So bad, so much that I had no idea.
Yeah. It's.
Ugh.
Anyways.
Yeah. Near the well, there's a set of stairs that go nowhere. It's just a set of stairs, and footsteps are often heard running up and down it.
Okay.
Don't like that.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. When you go down to the quote portal from hell, there's a suffocating heat
Oh,
felt.
did your mother-in-law go down to the portal? She did.
She did. Not great. Not great. And I have pictures of it that we'll put up on Instagram that she took.
Oh.
Yeah. There was, I believe that's where she saw some orbs down there, or the orbs were in the bar room, or both. It was one of those. But yeah, she said it wasn't great and it was just very sickly feeling.
Yeah.
You want to go?
No, I don't.
Trash cans and furniture are often said to be thrown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't understand that. How can an entity throw something? How do you think that works?
It's energy.
It's energy.
all
so
energy.
It just takes its energy.
Well, you have
and-
to think they're not affected by gravity.
Okay.
Wouldn't you think?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not dead.
No, just I don't know. That would be my theory that they're not affected by gravity. So it's like they're able, if they are enough of an energetic force, they can use the energetic force that they have. The force is within them.
The force is within them.
Who knows? Oh, it is not. I never say Star Wars.
Someone says Star Wars stuff all the
But
time.
it's not me.
It's not you.
It's not
Okay,
me.
You're true.
It's not always back to. We're not talking about TikTok, and we're not talking about Canada. We're not talking about.
You're doing good today, but you
What
didn't
else?
just mention those things.
I know, but what else do I always talk about? Oh, movie quotes. When I was editing Alien Pancakes, the amount of movies I kept bringing up, you kept bringing up, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, stop talking about movies, morons.
Us idiots.
Mm.
Lunatics.
Lunatics.
A man with a handlebar mustache is often heard shouting, "Die gam," which is Latin for dying well. Yeah. So even the spirits are scared of this place. I don't.
Choked on my own spit.
Gross.
I did just buy off of the TikTok. I'm calling it that. There's this.
Wait, you can buy things off of TikTok?
Well, it's a store that was like advertising on
okay.
TikTok, and I went to their store. It's called Blue Lotus flower. And it was supposedly used by the Egyptians, and it's supposed to make you sleep really well, but give you vivid dreams. It's supposed to open your third eye. And
Did you buy some for me?
well, are you going to smoke a joint
No.
of Blue Lotus?
Nope.
No, but you can also get it and make it into a tea.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
So no, you can do either or. Buy the actual thing, but they were sold out of the tea, so I went.
I'll let you go first.
Yeah, well, I'll do it because I don't smoke joints often. But it has happened on occasion. So I'm going to take one. I think I was going to try it tonight. So I'll report back and let you guys know how it is.
You don't smoke?
No, I said I don't smoke joints often.
Oh.
I didn't say.
I was gonna say.
Well, I also don't
put up.
I
just put up a TikTok.
No, yeah. But it's not like I'm not like an everyday.
No.
And I don't smoke cigarettes
No.
ever.
That was she. Does, I was
Never,
I was
never in my life.
commenting on the hacking cough.
Yes.
That was she does not.
No, I do not. But the marijuana occasionally just for funsies.
We're in Washington. It's legal. Why not?
Yeah, just for shits and gigs. But now this Blue Lotus thing, I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes.
When do you get it?
I have it downstairs. It came in the mail the other day. Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
I waited like 3 weeks for it. So I'm
my God.
excited. Well, because it's supposed to help you open your third eye. And for those of you who don't know, your third eye like is psychic abilities.
Yeah.
Which we're already like have medium stuff going on, but I always am trying to like see if how much more I can get.
I love it when I dream.
Yeah.
Like when I dream, it's often, it's not every night, but it's very vivid and it's very real. Like, and most of the time I know I'm in a dream, but sometimes I feel like I'm in a different place because I know I'm there sleeping in my bed, but I'm in this place that feels so real.
I don't remember my dreams often.
Oh, you don't?
I usually don't.
Oh, I do.
And especially if I take edibles because I take them to sleep because I have insomnia.
Mhm.
And it's like one of the only things that's natural that knocks me out. don't dream at all with those. But
Really?
yeah, marijuana makes you not dream.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, which is actually supposedly really bad for you. So
Oh,
that's why I'm trying not to do it anymore. So I got this instead because I want to see.
I
But if
cannot
it goes
wait.
well, I'm gonna I'll get the Blue Lotus and we'll make it into a tea. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
sip it while doing lunatic soup, and then we have to go straight home and go to bed because you're supposed to. It's straight. It
Just
makes
only
you
go to
super
bed.
tired and then have crazy dreams.
Hey, if
So,
something makes me sleep, that's always a good thing.
yeah, and if hey guys, if I have a crazy dream on it, I'll just do a story tomorrow and tell everyone what the fuck happened.
Please do.
I'm excited,
I'm so excited.
but I'm kind of nervous.
I mean, that's why I'm letting you go first.
Yeah, you can sit out back with me while I toke it up and we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's normal. Maybe not for everyone. I know it is like I think we both went into this thinking that it was going to be a bunch of strangers listening to us, and
Yep.
that was what we wanted. But a lot of it's people we know, which is fine, and we love everybody. But I'm just kind of like, what at this point, I'm just like, whatever. It's who I am. Get over it.
And I think that's a really good thing because we're just showing who we are for
Yeah.
realsies, and take it or leave it.
It's a shit show, and welcome to it.
We like each other,
We do. We have a good time. If anything, this is just our happy time.
right? And
We're not bothered by kids, not
No.
bothered by husbands.
we get to drink in peace.
And then we hear fun stories and we talk about our dumbass lives. Not dumbass lives.
Oh,
Moments.
moments.
Anyways.
Okay. Mackey's wife. Remember, Bobby Mackey is not. Oh Lord, someone's at the door.
I think my soul just left my body.
We just had to take a momentary break. I thought someone was banging on the door. Was not.
I think that we're right next to the bathroom and one of the kids was in there, but it was like in the middle of what we're all talking about. That was it again. Wasn't that it again? What is that noise?
Ghosties. I mean, we are opening ourselves up for this shit. Like,
Oh, I already know.
admit.
I need to put a protection thing up after this, I feel like.
One time I went to a medium and she said, once you have gifts and acknowledge it, you're like a freaking lighthouse and you have to learn how to turn yourself off. Otherwise, she'll show you.
Was it glass?
It was.
Yeah, she said the same thing to me.
Yeah, she's like, the door's open, and just like if you open your door to your house, anybody on the street can come walking in, and they could be good or they could be bad.
I kind of want to do another reading with her. I don't think there's anything negative in my house anymore, but I also just like the last time scared me so badly how her reaction was. Like,
really?
I feel like I should put it as like a bonus thing to hear the beginning of it of what she talks about. It fucked me up. I was like, yee.
I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing.
No, yeah. If
Go
you guys
for
want to
it.
hear it, let me know. I don't care. I won't like share my whole reading, but it went in there looking to connect to my dad, and instead it turned out to her telling me that I'm a medium and I have all this stuff. I'm like
All the spooky stuff.
that. Apparently, I have a winky eye on one side. Have I said this before?
No.
I have a winky eye on my right side, like to the point where I had a nickname in junior high named like it was on the cheer squad. I was Winky because this one side is like it's like a little like when I smile it just winks a little more. But I also have a dimple on the side. But she told me that it's like that because I saw so many horrific things in my past life
It's like
through
your
being a
eyes
medium
closed.
that it like
Oh, interesting.
affected. Come in, Mr. Boo Boo.
Come in. Thank you, Mr. Boo Boo.
Do you want to tell us a story? We were talking about something a job that you used to have. We are doing a episode about a haunted bar, but it used to be a slaughterhouse. And I said, "Oh, guess you used to work in a slaughterhouse."
Me.
You want to tell the folks what you used to do?
What do you do at a slaughterhouse besides slaughter?
Chop shit up.
But didn't you used to be the stunner?
Yep.
How do you get into that? You just go down and you say, "Hey."
Hey, I'm good at stabbing things in the back of the head.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah, just stun them. Your probes went right there.
Oh, the probes. Yeah, he stunned him, and then someone else slit their throat. That's
The Muslim.
Muslim. Yeah,
And then make a prayer.
yeah. They had to be Muslim so that they were
Halal.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know what halal says
Yeah.
backwards?
No.
Halal. It's
What?
HALAH.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. But that's like
Wow.
they have to.
Yeah, it was like so that certain places could have like there are people. It had to
It's
be
like kosher. It's like kosher
The
food.
face of the animal had to be facing a certain star or a certain point.
Every animal.
Every animal.
What kind of animals?
Sheeps.
All sheep.
Moo-moos. If it wasn't for the slaughterhouse, I wouldn't been here. So I can't be that upset about it. It's just a horrible, horrible job.
I hate that so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
And I'm really uncomfortable.
And it stank.
I bet it stank.
Yeah.
Did you throw the entrails down into a well where there were also satanic
No.
sacrifices and now the whole place is haunted?
No, they went off onto a conveyor belt and then you washed them out, split them inside out, and then hosed them out and then bagged them and tagged them and sent them away.
For what?
Meat.
hot dogs.
Eating.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I don't
There
know.
was not a part of the animal that didn't get wasted.
Really?
Even the feet and the heads, when they got chopped off, they'd go down in an incinerator in the big mulcher, and they'd be turned into blood and bone, which is a fertilizer.
I mean, at least if the animal died, it was for like it was all used. It wasn't wasted, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, you take care of the kids. That's good enough.
Did that stun
now
you?
not.
Did that stun you guys enough?
Yeah, that was good.
And then do you know what I do now? Watch doctors do it.
No, you do. You are involved in surgery. You don't watch doctors do that.
Yeah, you're not watching doctor.
Well, they get a saw. I don't murder.
Oh, well, kill.
The Muslim cut their throats, and then they drip in the blood tunnel. That was another horrible thing.
Okay, I heard way more than I thought I was going to. I wasn't waiting for that story.
I learn more about you every day,
I
sir.
mean, it's definitely interesting because that's disturbing.
I need to recover.
Yeah.
Just in case we cut it all out, Mr. Boo just came in and told us about his job at the slaughterhouse.
Yeah. I know. So
I can hear
I'll be honest, I don't think we'll keep it in. So I think you guys will hear after this because I've been married to him for 13 years and dated for a while, and I knew he worked in the slaughterhouse, and I've heard some stories, but he just like dropped us. I wasn't expecting him to say all that.
like an idiot because of how uncomfortable
I just was more like, he just told me that he used to stun them and then that they had to be killed a certain way for the religious practice. And I thought that part was interesting, but then he just went on a whole nother thing.
Yeah, that part was interesting, how
Yeah.
the meat had to be halal and the process of doing that. That was very interesting, but
not the rest. I'm actually nauseous after that. So anyways, now
okay.
he did bring us up a new cider. So this one
I've been wanting to try this for a long time.
So-
Well, this is also 5%.
Yeah, we're doing good. So this one is from Incline, which is one of our favorite, but it's not, it's like their original cider before they were Incline?
Or they buy it. Like
Is that what it
they,
is? Oh, is that what it is?
No, it
just
says
saw it on the-
Auburn. No, produced and canned by Incline Cider, Auburn,
Yeah.
Washington. Okay.
But I feel like they said it was their original one, and then they
Bears?
Bears original. It's just a
Craft.
original haze hard craft.
I'm gonna share one because these are
They're big boys.
they're 19 ounces.
Oh, it just tastes like a good apple cider. It's very appley.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
Yeah, me either. But it's good.
No, that's really good.
Yeah, I like it. It's actually
It's
the
a-
perfect
it's
palate
a-
cleanser after the peach.
Cider.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to brainwash me
Recovery.
after that. God.
Recovery. Whew. Okay, so back to the story.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how I said Bobby Mackey is not a firm believer, but he believes his employees and family. He believes
Right.
that they have experiences. Well, his wife refuses to step foot inside the bar.
Okay.
One day she went to the basement and she was overcome with the scent of roses. Do you remember Johanna, who was pregnant and
Yes.
killed her father and then took her own life
Yep.
because her father killed her
Boyfriend. Yeah.
She was said to always smell of roses. That's another theme that you
Yeah.
through this place is the scent of roses. Mackey's wife reports being grabbed around the waist and picked up and thrown down in the basement
Interesting.
near the portal to hell. Then she was on the stairs and she was pushed down them. When she turned, she saw a man that matches the pictures taken of Scott Jackson, who murdered his pregnant girlfriend Pearl and decapitated her.
Jeez.
And saw him and his roommate, who they were both hanged for the killing of
Oh,
her.
wow.
I
Okay.
didn't mention that before.
Yeah.
And then when she saw the apparitions, they were shouting, "Get out, get out." That's terrifying.
That is super terrifying. I would not step foot in that bar either.
Uh-uh.
Like, no freaking way.
I think save the smell of roses, any of those occurrences, I would be done.
Yeah.
Picked up and thrown, pushed down the stairs,
And you-
shouted at.
And you want us to go there?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Just once. Just once.
How about you take your mother-in-law and I'll meet you at the hotel.
You'll be sitting there. What is it? Kentucky. It's bourbon. Oh, you don't like bourbon?
No,
We
don't
talked
like
about
bourbon.
this.
There's plenty of booze in Kentucky. I'll find something. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll find some moonshine.
Okay, so last week we were talking about alien pancakes, and they were from Wisconsin, and we whipped out that Southern accent.
Yeah.
Today we're actually talking about the South, and that was the first time we've whipped out that accent.
I know. I'm really impressed. Also, because I think I'm just like,
Stunned.
yeah, so scary. I guess a lot of like,
That going on, and
Crazy
then
thing.
and then we hear about the slaughterhouse and
I think we're both still reeling from that story. That's not good.
the Gatekeeper Paranormal Group brought in a priest, and when he was in there, the lights began to flicker, and the priest became so dangerously ill that they had to take him out.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Mm-mm. It's when other beings start to attack religious beings.
Right.
There's something, even if I don't agree with most religions, when it's that much of an attack, it's like,
Well, it's something that I think we talked about this in another episode. I can't remember, but because like I said, the medium said that she's the only female exorcist in the state of Washington, the one who I saw.
yeah.
And to me, I struggle combining like being a medium with religion personally because I just do. But obviously there is that combination. And
Yeah.
so I want to know, it's something I actually just want to ask her is like, are there such thing, like, what is a demon? Like, what is that? Because I don't think she believes in hell because,
Okay, after I left mainstream religion, I kind of came, and I don't have any backing to this, but a demon is more of an otherworldly being
okay.
that is meant to instill terror.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily believe in hell
Yeah.
or the devil or anything like that, but what does that feeling of those beings create?
Yeah. Okay.
That
makes
does that
sense.
make sense?
Yeah. It's like something that's based out of a fear and evil. Like and it thrives on fear. They
Yeah.
live off of fear. Are they interdimensional? Is it just energy and they energy suckers and they take your energy from you?
Was
Yeah.
it created from negative energy, negative events?
I mean, that
don't know.
actually kind of makes sense.
There's so much to it.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay.
So now we're going to talk a little bit about Carl Lawson. My mother-in-law actually has an experience with Carl Lawson.
Okay.
Carl Larson was the caretaker of the Bobby Mackey bar for many, many years. He lived upstairs in an apartment meant for caretakers. He's said to have many experiences. One day he was taking a bath and he felt two hands grab him by the shoulders and push him under the water. That is terrifying.
Wait, there's a bath in the bar?
No, he lived in the caretaker's place.
Oh, you said that.
upstairs.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
5%.
No, just honestly, my head was just like
We're still spinning from the story we were told.
too many visions in my head from that. Okay, so he was in the caretaker's house above the bar and he was
He was
shoved.
taking a bath and he felt two hands grab his shoulders and push him under the water. I'm out at that point. I know I said these things don't scare me, but there are certain things that scare me.
Right, being physically touched
Being
like that.
physically touched, I'm out.
No, I mean, like I said, I've been physically touched, but it's not like someone aggressively
Not
pushing me. It just
aggressive
like
way.
feels like
Yeah.
someone has their hand on my shoulder and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck? And that's scary enough as it is.
It is. He became said to be possessed by demonic entities, and he actually had to have an exorcism performed on him in the bar. We're just creating so much more energy in this.
Well,
location.
I mean, I think, yeah. And going in there fearful, they feed off of that. That's,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
He was said to have unfortunately slowly gone insane. Before he died, he began to dig a well on the property because, quote, something was telling him to.
Yep.
So he was just digging this hole on the property because something was telling him.
And he was living there that whole time.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's not good.
Per my mother-in-law who visited about a year after he died, the furniture in his living quarter was still there. Like everything was still there from when he lived there. She went to tour to kind of look through the area and she had rocks thrown at her up in his apartment. Like I said earlier, the basement also reports rocks and pebbles being thrown at people. So that seems to be a theme in this place. Near the room, that little tiny room that looks like a prison,
Yep.
a tourist started having a panic attack, walked away, and had 3 scratch marks that went from their ankle, wrapped around their shin, and went up to their knee. And they didn't have it before entering.
Yeah.
So
Like
marks going from, I mean, that's a big scratch mark.
Yeah.
You would know if you like tripped over
No,
something,
1,000%. Yeah.
And
When
how
they
it
just
wrapped
show
up
up.
your
Yeah.
shin.
Yeah.
That's not like you fell into something.
No.
That's terrifying.
Again, would never go back. I mean, I don't even think I want to go in the first place. We're really not selling this place, Meg. Honestly, 10 out of 10. Not selling it. Like, I think I'm down with a place that's like just straight up haunted. Like when we're talking about like just ghosties,
Yeah.
spirits.
This is
I'll be honest with you. The other things you could convince me, I don't think you can convince me to come here. I don't think you can. And if you did, maybe I would stay in the main part of the bar during the day when other people are there. There's no way in hell you would get me down near that well.
Down to the gates of hell?
The fuck no.
Portal to hell, excuse me.
I will let you go to the portal to hell and I will.
You don't even want to see it. I want to see the...
Don't want to see it. I can already tell I don't want to see it.
I'll show you pictures.
Take a video, send me a video. I don't even know if I want to see that. Too much energy. Nope, I'm out.
Down in the basement, there's said to be the, quote, wall of faces. So the concrete
That's not
wall,
scary.
The concrete wall has water stains.
Uh-huh.
They look like faces. Some of them look funny. Some of them look evil. And it said that they change.
Again, not selling this.
Scary. There's a
Like, was your mother-in-law okay after this?
I'll have to ask her. I think she was okay. I don't remember her saying anything negative about this.
Was this like, did she do
after.
this recently?
It was before COVID, so I would say
Okay.
it was like 2018 or 19.
Oh, are there pictures of this faces in the wall?
I'll have to look through all my files.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send them to you.
Look through your files.
My files. Well, she sent me a whole lot of stuff.
I'm excited, but not. I think I'm gonna live vicariously through her ghost hunting and choose 10 out of 10 never to go to this fucking place.
Yeah, we'll go.
Oh no.
Pearl is often seen throughout the bar. She was the young lady who was decapitated.
Mhm.
She's seen either pregnant or just walking around, or she is seen headless wearing turn of the century clothing. I think the headless one would scare me more.
Just a little. I don't feel like a pregnant ghost is that scary. A headless ghost? Yeah. Pregnant and headless?
I mean, now we're talking.
Oh shit.
There's a large there's a large mirror in the bar. Oftentimes people will look into it and there'll be spirits surrounding them in the reflection.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it just keeps going.
I mean,
Just keeps going.
and like I said, those things don't scare me, but there's obviously something that is like demonic,
all of
evil,
it put
like
together is scary.
it's scary. Yeah. Like, I mean, when I say they don't scare me, I mean like without the demonic stuff, I might go in there and see, but like this is just too much.
All of it, too much. An employee reported seeing a quote dark, angry man behind the bar, as well as the spirit of a woman who calls herself Johanna.
Oh,
Whenever, like I said before, whenever Johanna is seen, the scent of roses fills the air.
yeah.
So all these people who have died on the property are still there.
Yeah. They get stuck.
They get stuck. And there's a couple of theories as to why. One of the theories is that there's a river that runs along near it, and it is said that spirits cannot cross water.
Okay.
So that's one of the theories. I think the portal to hell might have something to do with it.
I would say there's something there like keeping the spirits
keeping them there.
because I don't like realistically like if someone dies on the water, what does that mean? They're stuck in the water forever?
I just watched an episode of Kindred Spirits where they were on a ship in Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they were talking about, how they were stuck down there.
Because of the water?
I don't know if it was because of the water, but they were talking about how all these spirits who died in these shipwrecks are stuck down there.
I watched that one too. I know
Did
what
you?
you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've watched every episode.
That's the one.
It's not a new one, right?
I believe it's this year.
Yeah, but it already aired. Yeah,
yeah.
I watch them as they air because I love that show.
Yeah.
John
Tenney, who I talked about before with that story, he was on that episode.
Oh.
Yeah, that's who that was.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I mean that just makes me sad. Like if someone drowns, it means they're stuck.
Personally believe that.
I don't believe that either, but
maybe that's just where the spirits come from at that point. I don't believe that they're stuck down.
I think with Bobby Mackey that I think there's something is keeping their spirits their spirit there.
Could be.
That's my theory.
I mean, that's the thing with all of these things that we talk about. There's just a big question mark with all of it.
Right.
We don't know for sure.
And these are just our opinions.
They're our opinions.
And you might think the opposite.
I mean, you might think we're batshit crazy because we
feel like we
think about
say
it.
that up
Yes.
this every episode. We are batshit crazy. We are lunatics. Join the fun.
Now we're going into the Paranormal Investigators of New England.
Okay.
All right. They went and visited. Okay, it was 2018, so it was before COVID. One of the investigators, this is one of their stories that they saw. They saw the ghost of a man sitting at the table on the dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
He had a brown sports coat, jeans on, and a cowboy hat.
Mm-hmm.
He wore glasses and had gray hair. Later during the tour, the tour guide showed a picture,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the man that she saw sitting at the bar.
Ooh.
The picture was of the caretaker, Carl Lawson.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
He's still there too. And this place is what supposedly killed him, drove him mad,
And he can't
still
leave.
there.
God, that's super fucking sad.
One of the investigators went to the restroom and came out, and a woman said, "Hey."
Hey.
They were alone. They were alone in there. Hey.
Hey.
There were shadows seen of people on the dance floor. One was riding the mechanical bull. So at least some of them are having fun.
Yeehaw.
Have you ever done a mechanical bull?
Oh, yeah.
I have.
Do you know who I am?
Hi. I want to do one.
My sister used to work in a bar, not a bar, a restaurant that had a mechanical bull. And so my grandma one time bought us all bull rides because she came to visit Shannon at work. It was this place called Saddle Ranch. And it was like kind of like a Hooters, but not.
And they had a mechanical bull.
Yeah, she was in a calendar for him.
I'm sure she wants you to tell that.
She don't care. I don't think she does. She was hot. It was like, she looked good. Whatever. Yeah, my grandma got us all bull rides.
That sounds like fun.
But I've done a bunch of them. Like, not a bunch, but like, I'm not good. Oh, I did one, Maris Farms up here.
Oh, they have one?
They had, so for Halloween, like 2 years ago,
Okay.
maybe I did a bull ride then. I mean, my mom and I were drinking champagne and seemed like a great idea.
How was it?
I mean, not good. It's not like I can hang on long, but it's when you're drunk, it seems like a great time.
Speaking of that, they do the haunted forest every year. We going?
Yeah, actually, I do that every year. You've never done it?
I've never done it. We went to it once with a group of friends, and one of them was just way too scared, so we ended up doing the corn maze.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll go with Mr. Boo Boo and and this is what happens every time is that I scream a lot and I swear a lot. Shocker.
But here's the thing: if I go through a haunted house, like nothing's gonna come out at me with a chainsaw.
No, but they have fake ones.
Well, I know they do,
But
and they have fucking clowns.
So I will say, are you scared of clowns?
No, I am scared of clowns.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Clowns.
We've learned that I am scared of the ocean.
And
sirens, apparently, and clowns.
okay. Well, zombies are
And that's a big part of it.
part of a haunted house. And and I'm a very, like, if I know it's not real, I know it's not real, and I don't let my fear take over. But does it still, like, scare me? And I'm like, get me the fuck out of here. Like,
Oh, there's your winky eye.
do you see it?
I see it now.
And so, because I swear, and I'm like,
I bet you're a good
fuck
time.
you. No. I like just say fuck you over and over again is essentially what happens. And so then Tex will say my name and it'll be like, Raina, and then they'll say, hey, Raina, and then they'll start yelling it. So then the people ahead will start it. And this has happened a few times. So then it's fucking terrifying and they're looking for you. And they have, like, things coming out of corn and chainsaws. And I mean, it's so much fun, but I always lose my voice. I'm always almost pee my pants. And, but I'll do it again every year, at least twice. It's fun. I love it. My dad used to work in a haunted house growing up too. So, like, there was a haunted house in Des Moines. And so my mom would literally take my sister and I in when we were like 4 and 5 and put us under her big jacket.
Oh my God.
And walk us through until it was the part where my dad was. And he did it because he was friends with the mayor of Des Moines. And so we would ask him to be a part of it. My dad loved it. And he was the mad doctor. So he would be in a doctor's outfit, like chopping off people's legs. And so he would come home at night covered in fake blood and, like, in his costume and everything. But so we knew from a very young age that it was not real, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
it's like almost like a fond memory going, even though I'm terrified. But because I used to go in as a baby and my mom would just hide us and they would be like, people would know who she was and they'd be nice to us. But yeah.
My heart is starting to beat thinking about going.
Oh my God.
Because of the jump scares. I know their point is to actually scare you. I know it's not real.
Yeah. The jump scares get me though, because the jump scares get me.
So we're gonna have to have like one of those cameras on us at all times. We're gonna have to set this up so that we can air it.
Perfect.
And you're gonna hear me say things that you've never heard me say.
Oh, you'll hear me say the same things I say all the time, so it's fine. You know how when we talk about going to haunted things, you just tell me we're doing it? I am buying the tickets. We are going. I'm going to tell your husband. I will text him and I'll be like, hey, Doug, we're taking her out. And Tex and I will take you and you're coming. And we're going.
I'm going to like hold on to you the entire
That's
time.
fine. Well, because I hold on to Tex. But that means you're at the end.
No.
You guys, can we also acknowledge the fact that, like, real ghosties don't terrify her, but a fake haunted house with actors and fake blood is absolutely so terrifying that you can't do it?
I don't think I have a choice.
Megan.
I don't think
We're going. And that's that. All right, back to the story.
Woo! Okay, moving on. My mother-in-law, I already said this, saw a shadow of a person run across the stage.
Mhm.
While investigating a room, investigators' chest began to tighten. And the tour guide told them that someone had had a heart attack in there.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of other fatalities in this place that we didn't even go
Well,
into. We just talked about the big one.
Yeah, like the well-known ones, but I'm sure there's a bunch of other, that kind of energy and gross things, not good.
And and there's many shadow people in the basement. And it's reported by many people to feel very demonic.
Well,
they said that they feel a very negative energy and they don't want to be there.
it sounds like I don't want to either. So I think we have that in common.
A medium that walked through said that the basement, there are, quote, many dead. Oh, so I think there are people that have died there that we don't even know.
Yeah.
Records of people there that we don't even know because all the times that it was like there was no people there, like it was abandoned. What better place to do that?
Well, yeah, especially if there's a well that people are already dumping
Yeah.
stuff down, it sounds like. So, I mean, if no one's, like police officers aren't going to the bottom of that well, I'm guessing.
I would take a camera. Like I would lower a camera down there to see what's down there. Because wouldn't you just be curious?
Bet you $1 million it wouldn't work once you got it down there.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That would be interesting.
Because they
I know.
mess with your equipment.
Yeah, they do.
They don't want you to see it. Bet you that.
Mm.
And again, knock your socks off. I will not be there. I'll be at my haunted house here in Bonnie Lake, the fake one with the fake blood and the fake people. You go to the Bobby Mackey bar and you have fun. Go hang out with your mother-in-law.
Okay, there's something wrong.
Sending love to
There's
her.
something wrong with me that I would go here, but I'm scared to go there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with you. I think that's what we've established. So that's 10 out of 10.
So we have pictures of the well, the bar. We have audio recordings and EVPs from the well area. And we're going to post all of that when this airs.
Yes. We were worried this was going to be a two-parter, but we got through with the history. I had to keep us on track, and I tried real hard not to get us a tangent, especially during like the history part, because sometimes when we go too far off
We do that?
and oh no, we don't do that. It's not my ADHD leading us triumphantly to the middle of goddamn nowhere all the time. So
I like going to the middle of nowhere.
yeah, but it saves my ass in editing. I can tell you that much if we're not cutting off the history the whole time, so that you guys actually hear what's going on, and then our stories can come in. But all right,
Well, that was a good one.
yeah,
That was
a good one. So let us know. Would you guys go to the Bobby Mackey bar?
Would you guys go to a haunted forest? What's your favorite haunted forest?
What's your favorite
house?
a haunted house in Washington? There are some really messed up ones though that I don't do them. Like the downtown ones that the radio stations do. There are some real fucked up ones.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What makes them so?
Well, there's one specifically that's like a crematorium or something like that. It was actually a crematorium, and they do the haunted house in there. I don't. That's like a double haunted house.
There's one in Georgetown, Seattle.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's
The
what it is.
Georgetown. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I don't do that one.
I think Doug's done that one.
Yep, I won't. This one's at like a nice little farm in the middle of a little farm town, and it's scary, but it is not. You guys go pour yourself a cold glass of lunatic soup.
Not while you're driving.
Not while you're driving.
And write us in if you have any stories to tell us. Haunted stories, alien stories, monster stories, cryptid stories,
Yeah.
magical witchy stories.
Sirens. Or if you got a good TikTok you want us to see,
I mean, always.
send it our way.
We're at Lunatic Soup Podcast on Instagram and TikTok.
And Lunatic Soup Podcast at gmail.com and on YouTube and iHeartRadio, I think.
And if you have any ciders you want us to try, send us recommendations. We've gone through our good old standbys, and we're branching out.
Yes.
I've contacted a few cider places in the area.
We got to get our butts to Seattle, which is going to be the hard part.
That is hard. Children.
Got a lot of them. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.